Okay, we're live here. I'll just go and check the chat. If everyone can hear me and see me, put a heck yes in the chat box here on the live chat. That'd be super awesome. Answering some questions in a minute. Okay, cool. So, hey everybody, thanks for coming in. Dyslexia, heck, yes. Raven, thanks for the heck yes just there. Dyslexic and dyscalculate as well. Oh yeah, that's interesting. Cool. Yeah, so you're awesome, Dan. Thank you so much, Elaine. I appreciate that. I appreciate your kindness. It's really awesome. So yeah, we're just getting started here. Gonna wait for people to come into the chat right now. We're live on YouTube, so we're just waiting for people to come in here. Yeah, loads of let's have a look here now. Hey Ash, how's it going? Good to see you. You guys can hear me okay? Everything all right? Normally we have issues with audio and all kinds of crazy nonsense, so I'm hoping that this time all the audio is firing on all cylinders here. Seems to be working okay now. Surprised I'm actually on time to a stream. Yo, dude, Dave just asked if you would do subtitles, but had to explain no, it's live. All right, yeah, no subtitles in this one. Audio's good. Hey Dan, hey Dan, first live show. Look at that. Audio sounds good. Awesome, guys. As you can tell, if you're looking at me, my arm has just been tattooed, so it's really scary. So if you can see all this colouring here, it's the under part of my tattoo that's being filled in right now. The colouring. So we're doing this this bottom part here first. And then we're going to do the colouring on the rest of the arm. So that's what I'm doing here. But I was actually in Cardiff for that. There's a whole video coming out about me going to Cardiff to hang out with Charles Davis, do tattooing, and go to the BBC, and then missing my flight. Anyway, so there's an amazing video coming out about that journey. So my tattoos were done by Charles Davis from Just Tattoo of Us. So there's an MTV show called Just Tattoo of Us, and they're on like season 5 or something. And the girl who is the OG on there, who is a friend of mine, she's been on a couple of videos with me as well. So her name's Charles Davis, and so she's doing it for me. So yeah, she's cool. Hey Mark, how's it going? Wearing my Born Anxious merch today. Loving life. Check out, guys. By the way, the secret vlog has been delayed. It will be out either tonight or tomorrow because I was stuck in Cardiff and then I had to drive home, like a 6-hour drive and all kind of stuff. So it is a bit delayed. So anybody who's like, oh, there hasn't been a secret vlog this week, it will be. It's just a bit delayed, so I'm sorry. Hey, how's it going? Anybody who doesn't know what the secret vlog is, basically, there's a link in the description of this video. And the secret vlog is where you pay like $4.99 a month, but every week you get access to new videos and exciting different videos that nobody gets access to. So if you want to sign up for that and support this channel, you can do with the link that I just put into the chat. There you go. Way to school as a freshman is cool. On my way to school as a freshman. Cool. I know a band called Army of Freshmen. It's a cool name. Hi, I found you through Fathering Autism. Tracy, how's it going? Fathering Autism. Ace is a really good friend of mine. Love him to bits. Great family. Love it. Okay, guys, so I wanted to talk about dyslexia today because I have dyslexia as well, or I'm dyslexic, however you want to kind of word that. It's not really important. The important part is how I deal with it. Good morning, Melissa. How's it going? Love all you do, Dan. You're such a great guy. Thank you so much. It's amazing. You guys sharing lots of love today. I leave that. Great channel. Keep strong. Thank you so much. So yeah, I wanted to do a video on dyslexia and talk about this discussion, open that discussion up a little bit about dyslexia because we have like a team of people here, a whole crew of Aspie World fam who I don't know if you're on the on the dyslexic side as well, so I'd love to know that. So if you are dyslexic, let me know in the comments below, let me know in the chat. I'd love to see how many people here are suffering with dyslexia, or not suffering, but people who have dyslexia or who are dyslexic. Again, this is just wording, it's not really a massive issue. So I found that I'm 95% general education, 5 special education. Oh, that's interesting. I was something quite similar. I'm dyslexic, yes, dyscalculate, dyslexic. Cool. My son is 12 and everything, and has everything you have. Oh, that's interesting, Tracy. That's absolutely fascinating, actually. So yeah, hey, I'll be a good resource for you then. I remember being 12. I've never been diagnosed dyslexic, but I always wondered what mild dyslexic look like. Dyslexia, kind of like it. Again, I'm not, but my husband is, and he's super awesome, as you know. Yeah, I do. I saw him the other day outside the Chippy. I actually know Nia personally. I'm dyslexic. Soz, need to sort my subscription. Something went wrong. We'll sort ASAP. Mark, get on it, man. You're gonna miss out the video. The video with me and it's still the video that I'm talking about with Cardiff. There's an official video coming out on my channel, but there's more behind the scenes stuff about me and losing my, stuff in Cardiff, and then like missing my flight, and then that's all in the secret vlog. Hey Krista, how's it going? So dyslexia is quite an interesting one. Oh, Nicole, I'm so busy, Nicole. I do apologize for not getting back to you. So if anyone's messaging me, I did see Alex's video, yeah. So if anyone's messaging me and I'm not getting back, it's because I'm excessively busy right now. I have my team working around the clock to produce content and scale stuff up because we've got a lot of crazy big projects coming out very, very soon. I'm running this course. I'm going to be doing this a bit of training, a bit of online training in a couple of days on my Facebook group. And if you don't have access to that, check out the Facebook group. The link is in the description, or Ash is probably going to post it in the chat right now. I'm going to be doing like a beta webinar where I'm going to be doing like some just interesting stuff. It's talking about like the whole stuff that I've sent out, the autism superpower stuff, and 3 secrets of mine. So cool. Give me just a second, guys. I just had a message come through. Okay, cool. So yeah, I'm using a fidget spinner right now. Weird, man, because like I'm fidgeting because like, I don't know, I'm talking about dyslexia now. It's like a subject I don't really talk about. I think I've done one video on dyslexia and I want to do a lot more. So this is kind of like an introductory video to talk about dyslexia. In terms of my channel, just before we get into the discussion of dyslexia and all the kind of juicy stuff there, we hit 100,000 subscribers, guys. Can't believe it. Absolutely amazing. I'm still smiling. I'm buzzing for it. I'm waiting for YouTube to just okay my channel so I can go ahead and order my plaque, which is going to go behind me here, which is like a big metal play button that says 100,000 subscribers. Congratulations, the Aspie World and all that kind of stuff, which I'm super excited about. I've never been so excited about something so much in all my life. Also, guys, I got verified on Instagram, which is amazing. So, like, if you go to follow me on Instagram, I got a lovely little blue tick there, which is just nuts. Instagram verified me, and it's like, yeah, it's a great feeling. So, yes, there is a 100,000 subscriber video coming very, very soon. It's actually going to be out next Thursday. So this Thursday, I've got a video all about sensory toys, autism sensory toys. 2019, I found 2 of the most bizarre autism sensory toys you'll ever come across. Like, they're amazing and I love them, and I've made a video on them just for you guys, and they will be available this Thursday. So yeah, I'm editing that down tomorrow. So where are we? Congrats, thank you. Going all right. Oh, thanks. 100,000. Whoa. Yeah, thanks, Kim. Yeah, 100,000 subscribers, crazy. Go, the Aspie team, congratulations, thank you. Describe your experience with dyslexia. I will in just a few minutes. You're welcome to the 100,000 subscriber special. Yes, there's a 100,000 subscriber. This is the first video I've done, I think, since hitting 100,000 subscribers, which is kind of like crazy. But yeah, there's a video coming out just on that. Do I like cats? I grew up with cats, but I wouldn't get one for my house because I feel like cats just leave the hair everywhere. I don't know. So, dyslexia. So the interesting thing I find most interesting about dyslexia is that a lot of people don't realize that it's not just, people think that you see like words backwards or you see like words moving around the page. I'm not saying that that doesn't happen, right? But I'm just saying that like that isn't what dyslexia is in a whole. It's not just that people have difficulties with reading things, and it's not just that way of difficulty of reading. So for instance, for me, my experience is that sometimes I'll read a sentence, but then I'll have to read a sentence about 8 times because I'm trying to decipher the words to then go back and understand what I've just read. So I have to decipher the words a few times and then go back and then read the whole thing over again. Thanks, Sarah. I still can't believe you made now you on your way to 1 million. I know, can't wait to 1 million. And so that's kind of like, that's one way of hey, I met you in, so the Cyber Warrior, I met you in VidCon, your panel. Thank you so much for your help with autism awareness. I'm a fellow person with Aspergers, so it means a lot. Thank you so much. That means a lot to me too. Big loves to everybody here. So yeah, that's one thing. Another one is like homophones. So you have like where, and there, and there. All of those things kind of really confuse me. And like your and your, like you are and your, and like where the apostrophe goes and all those things. That is just a minefield as well for dyslexia. Putting things like the B's, P's, and D's the right way around. It took me a while to spell the word pub, which is P-U-B. Yeah, I can barely do it then. If I write it down, it takes me a few times to get that right. And then another thing is my reading speed is excessive. Excuse me, it's excessively slow. I think the reason my reading speed is slow is because I have this this issue. Excuse me, guys. Sorry, I got hiccups for no reason. I have this issue with reading the word and trying to actually break it down, and so I have an issue with trying to read the words in context as well. That's a really big issue. I was diagnosed with dyslexia when I was about hold on, Blink fan. Hey Dan, I just recently saw your video of you and Piers Morgan debating your religion. Oh yeah, that's interesting. Oh, we were debating religion in general, not just what I believe in. Yeah, it was quite interesting, wasn't it? He's an interesting guy. I was diagnosed with dyslexia when I was about, I want to say like 15 or 16, so I've had it for a while. And then that was mad actually getting that diagnosis, because then I actually was able to get help. I actually had a pair of blue reading glasses, because they said that blue glasses help with certain tinted glasses help with like the reading on white paper, that kind of thing. Man, send me a link to that, please, Dan. Mark, oh man, I'll try and send you a link. Remind me, send me a message on Instagram and I'll send it to you. So yeah, I confuse left and right, which I think is dyspraxia related to just the racial. Yeah, so basically, not knowing your left and right and having trouble with shoelaces is a form. Yeah, obviously dyslexia. That's definitely part of it. I have issues with left and right completely. I think this is why I would never be able to go to the army, because you need to know your left and right or something, or like the army, or like if you want to be a fireman or something like that, because it'd be like, go left, the fire's on the right, and then you go the wrong way, like, oh, you burn to death. So it's kind of like, there are certain implications for having dyslexia that disable you in certain environments. Now, the interesting thing is dyslexia a mental illness? Now, people would be like, well, is dyslexia a mental illness? Because it's cognitive, it's like neurological in a way as well. So is it a mental illness? And no, the answer is no. Dyslexia is not a mental illness, but dyslexia is a learning issue, or a learning disability, if you like, but it's not really registered as a disability. It's just a learning type or learning issue, but it is classed as a learning difficulty, so that you are allowed like extra time in exams. You can get like help with dyslexia and stuff like that, but it's not typically a disability, whereas like autism is a disability because it disables people's lives neurologically in certain ways. Can you develop dyslexia? I don't know. It's a good question. Maybe from like trauma, potentially. Hey, Dan from Greece on holiday till Monday. That's awesome, Rach. Enjoy Greece. Somebody asked me today, actually, if I want to go on holiday to Greece. I said, yes, maybe. But I might actually have to fly to Denmark in the next week to do an advert with an app. And then I am back for a little bit. And then I'm going to do a talk. And then I'm back for a bit. And I'm doing some work with some TV. And then I'm away again for a while. It just never ends, man. It never ends. Carolyn, me neither. I just thought because I'm scatterbrained. Normally it's a train driver that can't be dyslexic. That's fascinating. Oh, guys, there's too many questions. I've lost them. I write down the letter R on my right hand. Oh, so this is okay. So I have a hack. This is how I remember right from left. I'm right-handed, so I always go. I write with my right hand. So I just go. I guess I go. If I don't know left and right, I go right. So I write with my right hand, and that's how I remember. That's a true story, and you'll see me do it. If anyone's around me ever and they need to know about left or right, and you'll see me do this, and then I'll go to it. So same as how I do like long division as well. I'll do long division in the air. So I'll do long division. I draw the whole thing out, and I do it here like this, because I like to kind of visualize things as well. So lefty here. All right, so that wouldn't work for you. You could just do process of elimination. You go, I write with my left hand, so this is definitely not my right hand. I suppose it would work the same way. I do that. Can you drive, Dan? Craigie J. I can drive. I do drive, but I prefer to drive automatic than manual, because I feel like manual is kind of stressful. So I hold my fingers and thumb in the shape of the left as the L for the left hand. I correct it. I think I know what you mean. Why do people think that people with autism... Oh, excuse me, guys. Why do people think that people with autism are mad when we're not? I don't know, because people are just idiots. I don't know. I'm left-handed. It's mad. I don't like left-handed people live a little bit longer than right-handed people statistically. That's quite interesting. I think so much relying on that you can read, so if you can't, there will be a bigger issue. Yeah, definitely. But what I found, like, and this is fascinating, is that, like... growing up in a society, I was in the 90s, and we didn't have any laptop computers. We had like word processors that were a bit crap, and then we didn't really have great computers. There was no spell checker. We didn't have iPads. There was no like voice to text technology, all that stuff had never been invented, or maybe it was, but it wasn't publicly available for digest and purchase. So in terms of growing up, it was difficult. But then, like, now being in, like, my 30s or whatever, I just have a really easy time. I can, like, the government send me all my letters on audio CD, which I said before, so I can, like, listen to any letters I get from government, anything that's, like, super important. I can use my iPhone to read out emails and text messages and any correspondence via text on my iPhone, which is amazing. So accessibility to life for people who are dyslexic has just been massively improved by the iPad and the iPhone. That's why I have two iPads. I have an iPhone, I have a MacBook Pro and a MacBook Air, because these things save my life. They're not just, like, glamour tools. These things save my life. Do a video on your special interest. I did, Joey. I did a video on conspiracy theories, which is my special interest. My proper special interest, I don't think I would do a video on it because it's quite controversial. It's about the 9/11 attacks in America. I know a lot about it, so, like, I don't know if I'd do a video on that because it's a bit kind of, like, there's a lot of controversy in that stuff, so I won't do it. I'm Greek and I still don't have those resources. Oh man, what's wrong with Greece? Does it not have iPhones? I had to turn autocorrect on my iPhone off on my iPhone to autocorrect the words. Yeah, that's true. So you have to tailor your device to make sure it works for you. I had to turn autocorrect off on my phone as well because it kept trying to autocorrect the wrong word because I couldn't spell the word I was trying to spell. It thought I was trying to spell something else, and it just, like, got rid of it, which is just terrible. How did you do in high school? I did pretty awful in high school, apart from IT. So working with computers, I got, like, 2 qualifications there, but everything else I failed at. Oh, guys, I'm so tired. Damn it. I have a huge family, and I'm basically the only person with autism. I'm the only person on the spectrum in my house as well, or my family. Synesthesia is where you see color as, so you see sound as color. So when you hear a loud bang, you see, like, a flash of light type of thing. That's one type of synesthesia. I actually have synesthesia with the days of the week and the months. For some reason, the days and the weeks and the months are colours in my head. It's an interesting experience. Don't really talk about that with anybody. I don't think I've really mentioned that before. Asperger's and schizoid personality disorder. What's the difference? Well, I've never heard of schizoid personality disorder, but I've heard of Asperger's for a start. Bye, Jerry. Do you dream vividly? I do, actually. Dan, you're not alone. I'm tired too. One of my cats jumped on my head at 4 a.m. this morning. Oh my goodness. My son woke up at 5 o'clock this morning. You're my hero. Very old lady with everything you talk about, Dan, and dying writer, teacher, just discovered it all because of you. Same symptoms. Oh, that's amazing. Thank you so much, man. I used to get punished for a kid for not writing and spelling. Oh yeah, no, people used to, that's the worst thing for kids who had no help. It's like a mix of concept and senses combined. Yeah, Holly's hitting the nail on the head there. How did your friends and family react to your autism diagnosis? My friends were just like, called it. My family were just like, meh. Do you know any other languages? I know Welsh. I speak Welsh. I'm actually learning Japanese. I actually have this book, actually. Check this out. So I have this book called Chinesey, and it's it's how you learn how to write in Cantonese and Mandarin with using symbolic patterns of recognition. So that's how you remember things, and I love it. It's absolutely one of the most amazing things I've ever seen in my life. And yeah, so I'm learning Cantonese right now. Do you think dance is good for autism? If it helps you, do it, man. I mean, some people might say, like, dog walking is good for autism, or some people might say that, like, playing the cello is good for autism, and it all down to the person. Whoa, that's awesome, Dan. How does your partner... Oh, I lost that one. Oh, my goodness. Too many messages. Any outlet is good, absolutely. How does your partner live with ASD? Because my founding had... Not entirely sure what you mean there, Talia. I can't ever finish learning something. I tried to learn Greek and it lasted 3 days. You've shown us the week. Yeah, so the book, which is the Chinesey book, which is amazing. I love it. I absolutely love it. Guys, here's a question. Here's a question for you guys. So we'll get back and stop with dyslexia in a minute. But here's a question. I go to like VidCon and like somewhere in the city, and I do all kinds of events, and I got loads of kind of free stuff. They give me like t-shirts and like, I don't know, caps and hats and like bags and stuff like that. And I've got a bunch of stuff that I got for free. Now, I feel like it's a waste to just have it there and I'm not using it. So all the stuff that I don't use, I'm thinking about like maybe giving away to you guys, like as a giveaway. So let me know if you guys are interested in a giveaway. If you do, and you're watching this on the replay as well, give the video a thumbs up. The actual video, give it a thumbs up if you're interested in that kind of giveaway. That'd be super awesome. So with my dyslexia comes my handwriting. My handwriting is absolutely 100% terrible. It's the worst handwriting you'll ever see in your life. I mean, look, here's an example. Here's what my handwriting looks like. Let me see if I can. Look at my handwriting. Look at that. That is terrible. That is terrible. So that's my handwriting, and I feel like because my handwriting is so crap, it's kind of like it's a bit annoying because. I don't know. I feel like I get embarrassed when I have to write things down, So anybody else getting the handwriting thing? Yeah, I'd rock. Do you have any quick tips for an Aspie preparing for college? Yeah. So for preparing for college, I would look at the campus, visit the rooms, visit the dorm rooms. Take anything with you that you're going to make comfortable as possible for you, and I would definitely go on Google Maps every day and Street View and check out the areas. That's what I did. I check out when I'm going to somewhere new, and you have got to go there for a while. Check out the area. What's going on with my hair? Look, my hair's coming out of my hat. But check out the area, and make sure that you understand where all of your things are. So where's the nearest laundrette? Where's the nearest grocery store? Where's the nearest kind of like police station? What's the local police station number? Where's the local library? And then find out where anybody else on your course is living and see if you can team up with them, because that's what I would do. In school, I got bad English. Missed it. Jessica is on spectrum of vast. So, how did your partner living with found it hard to live with ASD? I'm not entirely sure what you're saying. Sorry. Even signing my name is embarrassing. Dan, your writing is much better than mine. Mine goes all over the place and becomes unreadable. That was a better attempt at my handwriting. I often hear your handwriting is very good for left-handed. That's a really weird thing to say. Are you doing any events later this year? I am indeed. So I'm doing. Thank you, Born Anxious. Big shout out, guys. Check it out. Let me show you the back of the t-shirt. So on the back of my t-shirt, I don't know what this one actually says now. I can't actually see the back of it because I'm an idiot. Let me have a look at my camera for a second. So this one is I don't like loud noises. And on the front, it's got Born Anxious, which is the make. Go check them out. Born Anxious are amazing. They've got a bunch of different ones. I've got another one which is like unpredictable and awesome or something, which is really cool. So yeah, check out Born Anxious, man. Those guys are amazing. Where are we? Key features of campus. Yeah. Do you find audiobooks helpful? 100%. I literally only download audiobooks. So I have. Guys, look, I'm really interested in teaming up with Born Anxious to do like a Born Anxious Aspie World collab. So we could do like, just like I don't know, maybe we could do like a Born Anxious Aspie World kind of like, we could put like the peace sign over the Born Anxious thing, and at the back we could do like a Keep Being Awesome kind of logo or something. I don't know, something fun. If you're interested in that, let me know in the comments right now if you'd be interested in a Born Anxious and Aspie World crossover. I'd love to know. I love my family here. Cool. So my handwriting is terrible, and one of the things I think weirds me out about dyslexia, and kind of the thing that like really gets to me, is when like you write something out and you've tried your best to write out a sentence or whatever, and then somebody kind of corrects you, and it's like kind of belittling. They're like, that's not how you spell it. Actually, it's like this, and then they say, they'll correct you all the time, and it really, really gets to me. That's the worst thing in the world. And when someone just says like, they don't just say, oh, thanks for trying. Oh, by the way, look, and they tell you privately. They just like openly say, oh, you spelled that wrong. We're an idiot. And so it's not good. I don't like that. I'd love to get some Born Anxious merch. Yeah, man, check it out. Does dyslexia improve if you read more? I guess everything, it can improve if you do it more. I guess I don't think it can cure it or get rid of it, but I think it can improve conditioning it. So like I have all my books are on audiobooks. I do actually have books, but it takes me such a long time to read them, and I need all kinds of tools to help me. I don't know if it would work. So I actually read graphic novels because there's more pictures than there are text in it, and the text is very short and it's very like basic language. There's nothing kind of like complex in there. And and I have audiobooks. That's how I deal with my stuff. Hi, yeah. Where do you live? I live in the United Kingdom. Sick. Yes, please. Yes. What's your merch site? My merch, so my website isn't up right now. If you go underneath this video and look at the carousel underneath my video, you'll see like a Teespring carousel with some of my merch. I've got my hat, it's got some of my t-shirts. You can buy directly from there at the moment, but all my my merchandise on my website will be launched very, very soon. There's going to be new merch out and going to be awesome, cool stuff out. So yeah, just keep an eye out there on my website, which is TheAspieWorld.com. But this one I'm talking about with Born Anxious will be on Born Anxious website. More to come on that very, very soon. Loved your Big Bang Theory video. Thank you, Joey. I don't finish books. I collect ones I like to display on my bookshelf. That's cool because yes, it is also good. Do you think, excuse me, if you enter spelling bees, will you get better? I don't know. It's kind of like saying if you're terrible at swimming, and then you enter a swimming contest, will you win? Well, probably not. So I don't know if it will help. I mean, it might help build confidence in you learning words, but dyslexia is an issue that is like cognitively, it's a learning disability as well. So it like impairs you from learning. Unless you can find a hack or a workaround to learn how to spell and read and stuff, then yeah. I haven't so far found out a hack for dyslexia. Guys, sorry, my beard is really itching my nose because I need to shave, and it's causing me loads of issues, sensory issues. I've lost the flow of the conversation. Autocorrect has doomed us all. Hey Dan, how's the weather? The weather is amazing here. It's sunny and it's lovely. Someone should create an autocorrect that corrects phonetic spelled words. Absolutely, that'll be amazing. Definitely improve with time. Do you think it's on it as well? No. It's like a puzzle. More practice help at least with speed. Yeah, well, I don't know, man. My reading speed has not increased at all. It's still abysmal. It's always been abysmal. So, yeah, I mean, I don't know if it would help me. I don't know if it would. I don't know. What are spamming caps? What? What am I? Have I missed something here? In school, I was the best speller in my class and actually won my school's spelling bee. But now my spelling is quite bad. Yeah, I mean, look, it's a possibility that it's going to happen. The probability is there is a probability factor there that could happen where you could be in a class with people who are worse at spelling than you, even though you have dyslexia, and then yeah, but when you put into against people who are like just average to good spellers, then it could dip down. The problem I've got is I'm just crap at spelling, just in general. I missed the part where you showed your writing. That's okay. I collect books and I want to read more once more. Being in highly opinionated person with dyslexia is frustrating when someone tries to have a Facebook debate with you. It's like you have all the knowledge but you can't find the correct words. Oh man, yeah, maybe there's a life lesson to be learned there somewhere. Hey, it's not a learning disability. I asked about this in my appointment recently. Yeah, it's a learning difficulty. Sorry, not a learning disability. It's a learning difficulty. Learning disabilities impair people's intellectual, cognitive behavior or their intellect. So, if you're not intellectually disabled, it's not really a learning disability as far as I'm aware of the current medical understanding. So it's a learning difficulty. Thanks, Holly, for pointing that out. The blue glasses help my son, but he struggles with so much. Yeah, and the blue glasses were okay. I feel like it was just still, the reading speed didn't improve, and it just gave me tolerance to look at words longer. It's okay, I'm not the best writer. Holly, it can vary in its classification from ear to ear, but officially it's not. Were you ever bullied for your dyslexia? Yeah, of course, all the time. Still am, man. It's crazy. Sometimes I get frustrated with myself and I want to say something because my brain says nope and you're saying something completely different that makes no sense. I know, it's madness, isn't it? Yeah, my son has such a hard time writing. So so what's not, Holly? I don't understand what you're talking about. A learning difficulty. I never said disability. Learning difficulty. So in terms of, I had a hard time with spelling and stuff, so I kind of just give up. I just kind of I just don't. It's so annoying, and so I feel like learning, like handwriting and spelling and stuff, is not like, it's not essential anymore because we have so many tools that can help us. I don't think this is going to cause an epidemic of people who are dyslexic, but I do feel like it's going to help all the people who have dyslexia who kind of feel themselves like, oh, because I used to feel super down about it. When people say, can you write your name there? I'm so embarrassed about it because like I could barely spell my name, and then my handwriting was terrible. I mean, imagine going somewhere and saying, can you fill out this form, especially for a job interview, you're a full grown dude, and okay, just give me 1 second. 1 second. I gotta write an email because I just forgot to email somebody. So what I do right now, I just typed out an email, so I'm gonna go back through all of the words that are in red and click on them and find out what words should be, because I'm absolutely terrible at spelling. So that's the okay, cool. Right then. So where are we, guys? I've lost the chat. Holly, I didn't say you said disability. Oh, Holly, I'm so confused. Look, hit me up in the old chats on Facebook or something, or on Instagram. You're awesome. Holly and I are good friends, actually. I met Holly in a fan meetup, and we just get on really, really well. It's just, some people you just click with, and it's awesome. So Holly, check me out. Holly's awesome, actually. Holly has a similar style to me. She's got she wears the black clothing. She's kind of a bit skate, a bit alternative, but no commitment to the full-on skater lifestyle. I just spent literally 2 minutes talking about Holly. Holly, hope you feel loved right now. Ash, if my son had a typing option in school, I think it'd help him so much. Ash, you should do that. I mean, there's reasonable adjustments in schools. Yeah, they have a duty of care to make every kid, every situation adaptable. It's kind of like saying, if a kid in a wheelchair can't get up to the classroom because there's steps there, they wouldn't just force them to try and climb up the steps, would they? They would be like, we have to make we have to have a ramp here for the kid who needs the ramp to get in because he's a wheelchair user. So it's kind of like the kid who has issues with writing, then maybe they should give him a typed version of what they're doing, because that's called accessibility. There's a huge thing about it. I mean, I would definitely sit down and talk to them about that, dude. Holly, no, the live chat isn't in time with the video itself. That's why my comments don't make sense. Damn it. Thanks, live chat. You don't reply. Holly, okay. You need to get me. Have you got me on Instagram? Holly, get me on something else. All right, that's it. I'm going to actually go follow. So, Holly, this is what I'm going to do then. Fine. Holly, what's your Instagram or Twitter? Right? Right now. Tell me. Right now. The next thing I'm going to do. So, ITA on that. Didn't have Google in school days. No, me neither. Remember Ask Jeeves? Oh my goodness, yeah. Not only do I remember Ask Jeeves, I also we had Netscape on the old Mac, the iMacs and Netscape, and Ask Jeeves. Ask Jeeves was terrible. They used to market it as if you'd be like, "Hey Jeeves, what's going on in the real world? Did Derek from the real world fall over today?" And as if you could ask it intellectual questions, but it was never like that. It was just advertised like that, but it was a load of crap. It was just absolute coswallop. Right, Holly, I'm waiting, Holly, for your Instagram handle. Where are you? Holly, have you got me on Instagram, actually? Who doesn't have me on Instagram? There you go. If you guys don't have me on Instagram, go get me on Instagram. I'm all about that Instagram lifestyle. And I actually have a verified Instagram profile now as well, guys. Check it out. Look at this. There's me on Instagram. Boom! Instagram. Look at that tick. Loving it. But go check me out. Go give me a follow. Where has Holly disappeared to? I'm not loving that. Dang it. I already follow you on Instagram. Woohoo! Okay. ITA on the thing with the wheelchair, because you talked about it. What does ITA mean? I love Dan's Insta short vids. Yeah, I know, I love them. Instagram. I love having Instagram videos, man. They're so dope. Right. There we go. Right, Holly. I've just sent you a message on Facebook. Reply to that, and then we can WhatsApp each other. Goodness me, God. There we are, sorted it. I get about 1,000 messages a day on Facebook, so it's difficult to remember if anyone's messaged me on Facebook. It's difficult. I do Insta DM'd you how cool your page is, and you replied, made my day. Oh, Chris, that's awesome. I tried to reply to everybody. You didn't follow back this time. What? You didn't follow back this time? What are you about? Because I follow back. What are you talking about? Holly, what are you talking about? What? Holly's confused the heck out of me. A little late, but I'm glad the audio is good. See, everyone had an issue with the audio before. It's cool. I totally agree. Oh, I've never seen ITA before. Oh my goodness, that makes me old. Am I really old? Oh no. I'm really old, aren't I? My friend Saffron is on Strictly Come Dancing. I don't know if you guys watch Strictly Come Dancing in the UK, but Saffron Barker, she's a friend of mine. She's just I was hanging out with her in LA, and I'm really good friends with her and her mum and her dad. But she's a YouTuber as well, Saffron Barker. She's really cool. So yeah, check her out. Vote for her on Strictly Come Dancing. Let's get her to win this thing, man. She's awesome. Yeah, she's a good girl. Okay, so Holly, you better reply to me on Facebook, man. What's this about? Okay, where are we? So dyslexia, you have now. What? Oh my God, Holly, I'm so confused. Safi B is a doll. Saf is awesome. So yeah, I mean Ash was in LA with us, and she kind of met Saf and her mum and stuff. It was really good. They're awesome, good people. Jesus, your chat is so delayed. I know, what is going on? Oh my goodness me. Okay, guys, my dog is like half out of his bed, half not. It looks so funny. I wish I could show you, but I don't think a computer could stretch around that kind of like that way. It's so funny. I love it. Yeah, where are we? Oh my goodness me, I'm just lost the chat again because I got another email. Okay, the Discord link doesn't work. The link's from Streamables. What was the word you used? Visually seeing days of the week again. So synesthesia. It's kind of like confusing like colors with like audio input. So it could be like names of things. It could be loud noises, and then you see it as color rather than something else basically. It isn't crazy that you chat with all these people you know. Do you know well, but they know you well? What? Isn't it crazy that you can chat with all these people you do not know well, but they know you well? That's a very fair point. I am a bit of a buffoon. Sorry, Holly. Ugh. Okay. So it's a bit of a fair point now, actually. So there's one thing when I meet fans or I meet people who are subscribers or followers or whatever you want to call you guys, they come up to me and they're like, oh, hey, blah, I follow you on this, I followed you for this long, and you've done this, this, and this, and I'm like, oh, cool. And then I'm like, I don't know you, because they feel like they know me really, really well. I feel like I wouldn't be able to do public speaking. Oh, public speaking is amazing. I love it. I was crap the first time I ever did it. I remember I did an autism show in Manchester in like 2016 or 2017, and it was terrible. I had something like 4,000 subscribers at the time, or like 3,000 subscribers at the time, and I did this talk, and I think there's a video of it somewhere on my YouTube channel. I mean, you can go back and scroll through and you'll probably find the video. And it was really bad. I mean, it was like 5 people in the audience, and then they came to listen to me talking about my YouTube channel, and it was good fun. But I was really boring, and I had like a slideshow. I remember it vividly. I had a slideshow, and I was like, my YouTube channel is about this. Why do I use YouTube? Because YouTube is a platform where people can talk about what they want. And it was really boring and straight-laced. And then I realized that like I love to just be me and like jump about and do like fun things and be like kind of upbeat, and that reading off a slide, because I'm dyslexic, isn't the easiest thing in the world, and it was actually worse. So I then condensed it down to just having like 4 picture slides that were just big pictures that relate to the topic that I was talking about at that time, and that was my Autism is Your Superpower talk, which I did all of last year, and then all of this year I've been doing how to be awesomely autistic. So then I just had one big slide, and it was like a big slide with my face on it, and then like my social links and stuff like that. And I love it, because what happened was then I started to just talk about like like my life, and like entertainingly educating people, which is what I'm trying to do with the Aspie World anyway. And by doing that, it kind of like lifted the mood, and then everybody wanted to come and see me talk, and then public speaking became a doddle because like it was just this thing where I could just do it. And so Holly actually was in dude, all this paparazzi. Holly was actually in the autism show that I did last month, or the month before last. I was in. I think she came to Birmingham to see me. It wasn't Manchester. I think it was Birmingham, and it was crazy because when I first ever did an autism show, I had like 5 people in the audience watching me, and then after I finished, all I had was somebody emailed me because they saw that I was on the bill. They didn't even see me there. This year, I went to the autism show, and there was about 200 people who wanted to meet me, and there was no seating area left. There was no headphones left. It was just crazy. So much so that the autism show is actually helping mold their event around me next year because the amount of people that I bring to the shows to talk to me and hang out and stuff. So yeah, there's some beef flying in this live chat today, guys. Keep it real. It's all good. Everyone was joking. If anyone called me names or a buffoon, they're only joking. It's all good, guys. Can we just chill with anything? Don't worry. Synesthesia, whoa, thanks a lot. Thought it was something I had, let alone had a name for it. Paul, don't worry about it, man. Paul Andrews, actually. Paul, you've been messaging me. We were supposed to be hanging out. If it's the same Paul I'm thinking of, yes, Paul, we are definitely going to hang out within the next 2 weeks. I've just been very, very busy, and I'm trying to tie up all those loose ends now. I'm getting there. I'm doing this stuff for my... I'm launching an online course specifically for like parents and people who are on the spectrum. It's going to be amazing. It's going to be a very academic course, and I'm very excited about it. So I'm just in the middle of that at the moment. So yeah, sorry about that, me. So Synesthesia actually is an interesting one because the guy, what's his name? There's a rapper called Kanye West, and Kanye West actually has synesthesia as well. And he talks about it a lot, quite vividly, because he sees music as color, so it's kind of like painting a picture. And I actually see, it's almost like, yeah. It's interesting. No worries. I've been busy myself. Okay, cool. So it is the right Paul. Here we go. I do know my people. I know my people. In my opinion, Dan is the smartest person ever. Well, I don't know if I'd go that far. I mean, I do have a chemistry degree, so I can become intellectual if need be. But, I mean, other than that, I wouldn't say I'm the smartest person ever. I mean, there are people like Nikola Tesla and Albert Einstein who have lived. Do you still have trouble with maintaining eye contact? Yes, Tracy, 100%. Like, eye contact is such a difficult thing to do. It's almost... I almost can't do it, to be honest with you. It's so difficult. Like, I do try, and I have like workarounds. Like, I was in a psych meeting the other day with a psychiatrist, and I was like telling them about how like I look at the side of people's heads or the middle of the bridge of their nose here, just because that's the only way I can deal with having to look people in the eye. Really, it's difficult. I'd love to know any other coping strategies. If anybody has any, I'd love to know. So, dudes, this fidget spinner is good. There's a guy actually sent me a new fidget spinner. There's an amazing fidget spinner actually. Where is it? Oh, here it is. So there's a guy who sent me some stuff. I think his name is like... Oh, here we go. Is this his letter? No. Wow, shoot. I've lost his letter. There's a YouTuber sent me some stuff. An autistic YouTuber. You guys might have heard of him. His name is... Aspie with Attitude, I think his name is. He does like... In the opening lines of videos, he's got like fidget spinner on his nose and stuff. But he actually sent me this one from Australia. But check it out. This one spins like a mother trucker. This is awesome. Look at that. And then this one spins pretty good, but not as good as this one. Actually, I think that this one's my new favourite one. I feel like people can see inside me. Randy, you okay? Really enjoyed your chat today. First one, but we'll be watching more. Thanks, Tracy. Yeah, so I'll try to do a chat every Tuesday. I won't be for like... There'll be 4 weeks where I won't have a live chat, which is going to be over like September and then the start of October. Only because I've got some other stuff on, but you guys will definitely see all that and it'll be fine. I have no idea why people won't want Mecto look at them in the eyes. Excuse me. It feels like people can see inside me now or panic. Yeah, absolutely. It's weird, isn't it? So when people look at you in the eye, it's kind of like they're looking into your soul. Like it's so weird. Dude, this thing spins like crazy. Can older people be diagnosed with autism? Yes. People call me Sheldon, the character from Big Bang Theory, because I act like him. Yes, 100%, Aaron. Yeah, there's no limit on the age you can get diagnosed with an autism spectrum disorder. Sorry, my little brother is dyslexic, and even when people joke, I can't tell it is painful for him, so I am oversensitive to name calling. No, you shouldn't be oversensitive. If something hurts you or offends you, that's your right to air that. I wouldn't say there's being oversensitive and stuff. It's tiring, eye contact, because you have to read so much non-verbal information. Yeah, it's crazy. Hey, Aspie with attitude could be me. What? Aspie with attitude could be you. Why, you got an attitude? You don't have an attitude, Holly. Yeah. Sorry, I meant to say, look at me in the eye. It's so weird. Oh, yeah. It's weird how, like, you're looked upon as if there's something wrong with you if you don't want to look people in the eye, or if you can't look people in the eye. But then it should be like, well, no, you don't have to, like, not everybody wants to hug everyone when they first meet them. Why the hell would you want to look someone in the eye when you first meet them? It's a bit weird, isn't it, to think that it's like, I don't know. Do you have any tips about going to new places? Tips about going to new places? Yeah, definitely. First of all, check out the place on Google Maps before you go there. Make a concise a list of like A, B, and C plans. So if you want to go and eat somewhere, and you go say, so plan A is to eat here, plan B, if that place is closed, is to eat here, and plan C is to bring this with me in case I need to find somewhere else. So planning ahead for new places is definitely the way to go. Limiting your time there. I know it sounds stupid, but if you go there for like short spaces of time and then go back for a little bit longer, then you'll build up like more tolerance to the place and the area, and then you get to know it a bit more. So I had like this discussion recently actually where someone was saying about going somewhere new or somewhere that they didn't know in an unfamiliar environment. Well, don't go there for a long amount of time because it might be distressing, so just go there for a little bit. It's a trip with my friend's ASD group. Oh, well, it's an ASD group. They're going to be really helpful then. They should be anyway, for any good. Epilepsy part of autism. It definitely does become a part of autism. Yeah, 100%, definitely. It's kind of like epilepsy comes with it almost comorbidly almost all the time. Mad. I've trained myself to make eye contact, but sometimes I don't know how long to maintain eye contact. It gets awkward. Yeah, I suppose it can do. That's funny, Ash. Thanks for the tips. Hey, you're more than welcome. Sorry guys, I'm getting really distracted with fidget spinners, so I'm going to have to put the fidget spinners away for now. I got some new CBD coming very, very soon, new CBD videos. I love doing CBD videos, guys. Like, you have no idea how much I nerd out over CBD. And I've got like this, I got a full video coming on this, like CBD I've never seen before. It's weird, like spray ball, like really weird. But anyway. Oh yeah, I've been given eye contact worksheets and aided conference and eye contact with the final session of my CBT course. That cognitive behavioural therapy, that's a really weird. I didn't know there was like eye contact fact sheets. That's interesting. I'd love to know more about that, Holly. If you can like hook your brother up. What we're trying to do. There we go. Right, I've got into this thing that I'm going to definitely check out. Whoa, this is cool. I'm very excited about this. Yes, I'm very excited about this. I love new CBD products. Very, very excited. Learning disabilities. I'm invisible right now, Dan. Why are you invisible? Am I invisible right now, Dan? No? Why, Shell? Why are you invisible? Why would you be invisible for? I don't understand. Okay. Oh, guys, my nose is itching. I have to... He's preoccupied. Sorry, guys, if I missed comments. Shall forward. When I make eye contact, I'm more looking through someone rather than in their eyes, if that makes sense. Yeah, definitely, 100%. I can totally understand that because, like, because when you're kind of overwhelmed with the fact that you're probably looking at their eyes, to be honest with you, and that's what's going on there. But yeah, that's probably why. Where are we? I was asking if I can overstep any boundaries by answering a few questions. I was asking if I'm overstepping any boundaries by asking a few questions. Absolutely not. You can ask away. Goodness me. Ask away. I know, and I'm teasing. Oh, man. So many, like, people don't get all those jokes. But yeah. Anyway, this has been good. Why is you behind you? Oh, this is like a thing I got. It was like a gift from the National Autistic Society, which is an autism charity in the UK, kind of like the gold standard of the UK autism charities. And they gave me this because they appreciated the work and stuff I'd done for them. I did some fundraising as well. So yeah, I look between people's eyebrows instead. Yeah, the eyebrows one's good. I had to train to be a preschool teacher. Oh no, that was difficult. I have super dry humor. I try to look at the eye color instead of feeling a bit weird about it. Oh, that's very interesting, actually. Yeah. Aaron, that just changed my life. I never thought eyebrows. Yeah. So the eyebrows is like in between the eyebrows, just there. That's what I look at. I need a time out card as student profile updating for the new school year, but don't know how to ask. Can I have some advice? Just be honest. Write a letter or something, maybe. It's a worksheet to do. Dude, I have offered to show you anything from the course Living Well with ASD. It's the shiz. I actually have a book called Living Well with Aspergers. I think it's the same thing. You guys are awesome. Thank you. But yeah, I think it's the same thing, man. Yeah. I learned so much. No, you're more than welcome. I'm happy to help. But yeah, so guys, I'm actually gonna get this live stream to stop right now because like I'm coming to a close of this live stream. It's been amazing. I love live chats with you guys. It warms my heart every single time I come on here to talk to you guys. I'll be doing live streams in the Facebook group with these webinars very, very soon. So make sure you join the Facebook group if you haven't already. The link is in the description of this video and in the about section of my YouTube channel. So make sure you guys go check that out. And yeah, it'll be super, super awesome. I will talk to you guys in the next live chat. And until then, guys, keep being awesome. I will see you next week on the Tuesday. No, yeah, Tuesday. Peace.